Hello and welcome to East Midlands Today. I'm Nora Fakeem. First tonight, the Peak Park under pressure as it celebrates its 75th birthday. Campaigners say the first national park in the country is now threatened as never before because it's a victim of its own success. It's also an election year, so they want all political parties to pledge to do more to help. Ed Collard reports.
The Peak Park, a refuge for millions, more of us than ever before. And for campaigners who want the government to do more to preserve this landscape, that's the problem.
The number of people that use this national park as their park is hugely on the increase. The vast majority of them come by private car, and there isn't the infrastructure for that.
More cars, more feet on the ground, particularly post-COVID. So the local CPRE and groups around the country are calling on all politicians to do more. Among demands are restoring parks funding to 2010 levels, help for farmers, powers to limit cars and more control of holiday lets and second homes, which they say squeeze locals out.
There are villages in the national park whose Airbnb and holiday bed quota is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times more than the population of the village.
The campaigners say they don't want to limit the number of people enjoying the park, but make the place better for everyone.
They're fragile landscapes, they're important landscapes, far more important than I think they've probably been in history to people's well-being. And the benefits out of that, if we've got a healthier, more engaged nation that's better attached to its countryside, then that surely benefits us all.
Ed Collard, BBC East Midlands Today, Derbyshire.
Police in Lincolnshire are exploring ways to increase their use of facial recognition to identify offenders in a scheme backed by the county's Police and Crime Commissioner. But civil liberty groups have concerns, as Simon Hare reports.
We're used to being watched by cameras wherever we go, but now facial recognition is also being used in the fight against crime. Lincolnshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, up for re-election later this year, wants to expand its use. It was in operation at the King's coronation last year and helped to put a serious offender back in jail.
We're now seeing it being so impressive at getting results that I think the people of Lincolnshire deserve to get some of those results as well. We always struggle with the number of police officers around the county, so being able to use them effectively and efficiently to bring criminals to book is really important.
I think it's a good idea because if you're law-abiding, you've got nothing to worry about.
It can be a useful tool, but it could also be abused.
I think they're a good thing. The more cameras, the better.
But not everyone's a fan.
Facial recognition is a really intrusive, worryingly inaccurate surveillance technology that turns the streets into police lineups and turns members of the public into walking ID cards. So before anything else happens, this needs to be brought before Parliament. There needs to be proper discussion of it. And until that happens, it needs to be stopped.
The Home Office says facial recognition is a powerful tool that's backed by the courts. Simon Hare, BBC East Midlands Today.
A bit of football now. Even though our teams here aren't playing today, it's because there's a game thousands of miles away that will be watched very closely in some corners of the East Midlands. This pub in Leicester is one venue showing the final of the Africa Cup of Nations, with Nigeria up against hosts Ivory Coast. For one Nigerian father and son who made a video, Leicester striker Kelechi Iheanacho holds the key to the bragging rights of a whole continent.
We're here for the finals. Watch what's going to happen today. Watch, sit down. My country, tonight, watch.
Our country.
Yeah, our country.
My boy from my city, Kelechi Iheanacho, representing us, Leicester, scoring the penalty to put us into the final, and now we're going to go, and he's going to take us all the way home. Come on.
Yes, he's made us proud, we the Nigerian community in Leicester. So, it's easy. It's going to bring the cup back to Leicester City, our city. Come on, let's go, boy. Let's go watch this. Come on.
They seem very confident. Here's the weather now with Jill.